Hello guys, karibuni ndani ya Soccer Connect. The international break is over. Tumerudi na Premier League Game Week 8 review. I'm your host, Havigast Carlsberg.
Yes, we says the Paul.
Gabriel Khan.
Yes, so international break imeisha.
Yes.
Kumekuwa na one of the most useless tournaments according to me in the Nations League.
Yeah.
One of the most useless football competitions.
Yeah.
So maoni yenu kwa international, because me I don't watch international unless it's a major tournament.
I think the man maybe players were complaining a lot of games. So in the tournament it's there maybe to boost some teams kushinda at least kakiti, but anyway so far so good. Haina maana sana.
Yeah, true. Haijakuwa that interesting. The big teams won na tumerudi back, so we are back to the thing we are used to.
Yes.
Pia na players due injuries, wanapata hizo injuries leo kama Bukayo Saka injured which, so yani like ni unnecessary anyway.
Hata kulikuwa na rumors ati Mbappe anataka kuongea na the French team akwetu anacheza only important games. Hizi game hazina maana. Kulikuwa na rumors, there is a discussion in the background, so we will wait.
Na if kama ni kweli Mrs. Mlamu, because ukiangalia hizi games ni mingi sana, so and most of them ni unnecessary games.
Exactly.
Ni unnecessary, so most people watachukulia Mbappe ni kama siji loyalty siji what, but
entitlement,
siji ndajua ako Madrid, but I think maybe he's just thinking like for himself. I think ataki kusemea mtu like other players, but just for himself.
Yes, na hapo kwa international kuna breaking news last like 48 hours hivi. Thomas Tuchel ameingia England national team. Imespark debate akina Gary Neville, Gary Neville, some of the top pundits wa England, Jamie Carragher wanasema it is a bad picture kwa FA na other English upcoming managers, because inaonyesha ni kama hakuna clear path, and one of them nilisikia akisema international football, it's about our best versus your best, so there is no necessary need ya kuleta a foreign manager, and it's the first time England wako na foreign manager since Fabio Capello, which ni kitambo sana. So what's your take? Do you think wana overdo ama they have a point?
I feel like pundits wa England they usually overdo, wanaangalianga vitu in an unnecessary perspective most of the time, that is. But I feel like Tuchel is a world class coach. Na considering England try their own managers na ija work for a while, they haven't won anything for a while, mbona wasitry a world class manager mwenye ameshinda trophies? Because players are English, it doesn't matter who the manager is.
If Tuchel atawin, it is England won.
Si Tuchel atashinda, exactly, and their players ni English players wanacheza. English players ndo watakuwa kwa pitch, so I think hiyo ni unnecessary complaints.
Plus in my opinion, I think this is like the second time England wako na some sort of a golden generation. And England is the only country that has not won the World Cup. Pep Guardiola akikuwa huko. When he was in Spain won. When he was coaching Barcelona. When he was in Germany with Bayern Munich, Bayern won the World Cup. So England ndio watu wa nearly.
But I think same pundits wamekuwa okay, same pundits and also as fans, because kusema about Southgate, his tactics, and like they don't show. So I think maybe someone like Tuchel, even if with his arm football, maybe he can do something. He can do something. Tuchel.
Anyway, so maybe I am for Tuchel. I wanted them to make a brave appointment. And I feel they did that, because nilijua itakuwa na backlash, because English media iko na mdomo.
But anyway, are they complaining about Tuchel? Yet they were like they wanted Pep Guardiola to take over.
Exactly.
So ilikuwa ni shida kwa wapi? So maybe ni shauri yao tu, I think. Alafu pia mjua pia like the FA made the decision, because ukiangalia hata the salary is far much better deal than maybe mtu kama Pep, because mtu kama Pep angekuja the FA itakuwa itabidi wa.
And then there was a whole new debate nilikuwa nafuatilia leo on Twitter. It is so expensive for English managers to do the UEFA A, UEFA B, UEFA Pro licenses. So as compared to Spain, England wanalipa karibu 3,000 pounds for UEFA Pro. While in Germany wanalipa 1,000. Na hiyo umefanya courses zote. and in Spain wanalipa karibu 1500 2k.
Pounds.
So kuna countries kama Germany na Spain wako na over 2k UEFA Pro license holder managers. A good proof ni Fabian Hosler wa Brighton. He's a 31-year-old coach. He's German. England it's so difficult. So unaona pool ya Germany ya coaches ni kubwa. England wako na only 200 between 200 to 300 UEFA Pro license holder. So unaona the smaller your pool the harder it is for you to
find a good manager.
And I came across a very interesting stat. The last English manager to win a trophy in England ni Harry Redknapp in 2008 ama in 2009. So they don't produce good managers. So hii mdomo mingi back and forth I think should be a thing of the past. Secondly, Harambee Starlets under 17.
Yes. Yeah, they will be actually they are the first Kenyan team to participate in a World Cup. So in a World Cup tournament and on Friday morning 2 a.m. they will be playing their first game against England under 17.
Yeah, so most probably this video will be going out there kama game ishachezwa.
Yeah, true.
But we just want to wish them all the best.
Yeah, Team Kenya all the best. Wakilisha vizuri, mlete dhahabu ama trophy nyumbani.
Yes. Yeah. So we get into the meat of the matter now.
Yes, the English Premier League.
Yes, game week 8 review. I think tuanze na Spurs versus West Ham ali kick off. I don't think there is much to say here. Gabriel Khan, Spurs wana struggle, West Ham pia wana struggle. Spurs, I think for me issues za Spurs ni more stubbornness ya Ange Postecoglou as opposed to anything. Of course their squad can improve here and there, but your high line kuna times ni very unnecessary.
True.
And I have always said Van de Ven na Romero, they are not as good defenders as we tend to think. Van de Ven, when there is no 50 meters ya kukimbia, recover, ya defend, he gets turned in small spaces. He's not a very good defender. He gets turned for fun, twists and turns. Romero, as we know, is very rash. And Udogi had one of his worst games, hiyo game ya Brighton.
Yeah.
He is usually a solid player. Yeah, I'll give him that. He had one of his worst games. And Pedro Porro, as usual, against a tricky winger, he can't defend. What do you think? West Ham pia wameinvest poa. Naonaje?
I feel like Spurs have been playing a good game before the comeback and the loss against Brighton. And yes, Postecoglou anakuanga stubborn sometimes, but I feel like bravery yake pia inawakingi at some point. But unajua in the Premier League you'll have to switch a little bit. Lazima ustudy your opponents, uswitch game vile ina change, but unfortunately afanyangi hivyo. And West Ham on the other hand wanapata momentum kidogo, not there yet because investment wamefanya ni solid. Wame bring majority players, not world class but good players, and maybe it'll take a little bit because some of them are just sync na system, some of them hawajapata much game time, so they are not that good. So hii hapa I'll have to go with Spurs because Spurs wamesync vizuri na hao ndo wako na high chances,
like a home advantage. I think Postecoglou amepata England kubaya. I think he was really alikuwa na think like now the second season will be a bit easier blah blah blah, but you know England everybody adjust. Kila mtu adjust. Even the smaller teams, again the Brighton, the Fulham, kila mtu adjust. Na kila mtu anatry kuimprove from last season because hakuna kitu kwa ngumu kama kwenda championship na kurudi tena. So most teams wanajaribu like to maintain level ya game because ndio remain pale kwa EPL hapo juu. The likes of Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool and United wata make sure so hata wewe like Fulham, Brighton, Everton lazima make sure pia uko in that level, at least make sure
kwa on top of your point ya ku adjust is in this league msemo mmoja tu unaweza sumbua safe for a period. Msemo mmoja akipata formula,
yeah, true,
kila mtu anachukua,
lazima uswitch.
Na mimi nasemanga the difference in quality between top 4 na top 10 na top 15 Yakwanga tu a matter of efficiency. The gap ya quality ya players si kubwa sana.
Yeah.
Kwa hata ukiangalia kina Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, so wana buying players from Brighton, West Ham.
Yeah.
So I think the gap is not necessarily that big. So it is just a matter of nani ana take chances zake, nani ana punish mwenzake more. And before tumalizia hapo, Postecoglou alisema he wins things in his second year.
season.
Do you think he will win anything?
Maybe Carabao.
Yeah, I feel like he will.
And Carabao, in the guess who's next, they're gonna fix
City.
I feel like atawin.
Nini, what do you think he can win?
Easy domestic cups, probably FA ama Carabao, but not the league. Sidhani kama ako in the race for the league, maybe top 4.
Na the big 6 pia wako huko. So bado.
I feel like mi napendanga his confidence. Na the confidence he has in his team.
Shida ni the confidence he has does not produce in the pitch.
So there is borderline. And Postecoglou, they were the first time amepiga big 6 club tena ni Man U. Na the last time alipiga big 6 club tena ni Man U. His first home game, I think. So he doesn't do well in the big games because style yake is too predictable. As you saw, Arsenal waliwaachia two ball and we knew we would get something. Yeah, so let's wait and see. But I think your club iko cast. I don't think they will win anything.
Acha tutaona je.
And I think against West Ham, I'll go for a draw. A 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw.
Yeah.
I just don't trust West Ham. I think I'll lean towards Spurs. West Ham have been so terrible. Again, now we move to another game. Man United versus Brentford. Ten Hag is breaking all sorts of records. Ali survive Axe. How he survived the Axe, I don't know. And one of the rumored managers to replace Erik Ten Hag alikuwa
Tuchel.
Tactical Tommy Tuchel. Sasa ameenda England, so I think options za Manchester zimereduce
To only one.
Sir.
Who? Sir Gareth Southgate.
Yes, we would love it and we think we deserve it. Southgate at Man United. But so far Ten Hag akona kazi, so Man United wanna have a very terrible season. They have only scored 5 goals so far this season. I don't know if it is an attack problem or it's a whole systematic problem. And they are facing a very informed Brentford wenye wamefunga mabao in the first 1 or 2 minutes of every game this season. Mbeumo ana step up, ana fill in shoes za Ivan Toney. Mbeumo as an individual amefunga bao mingi kuliko Man United.
True.
He has 6 goals. The whole of Man United have scored 5 goals. So what do you think about this game?
I feel like as a United fan,
Ini therapy session.
Fungua roho.
Naweza taka tushinde.
Oh,
Hiyo ni naweza taka.
kutaka ni free.
Kutaka ni free. Lakini chenye naona ni tofauti.
Naweza taka mshinde lakini chenye unaona ni takataka.
Ningetaka sana because I have been in denial all the time. But unajuezi kwa in denial all your life. Lazima uone chenye watu wanaona. Number 1, there's no system. Tuko season number 3. No system. Like hakuna kitu tunafanya. Tumekuwa na change of defense line. Week in, week out. Tumesettle to Evans, Maguire. Tumebuy 2 defenders.
Your best defender ni Johnny Evans.
Imagine. Tumeba 35 years old. Na yeye ndo ana put in effort. Tunashinda tukichange defense line, tunashinda tukibottle wins every now and then. Na siwezi sema shida ni defense line. There's nothing, hakuna kitu tuna play for. There's no system. We are not scoring. And the manager
not defend.
Unazambata Soviet.
The manager post match interview. Oh, we have created chances.
We have high XG.
We have high. Hizo ni stats gani? Hakuna mtu atashinda vitu na hizo stats.
Winning mentality. Ten Hag ndio the best, second best manager after Pep Guardiola in this league.
According to him.
According to me pia.
No, according to Ten Hag.
According to me.
Because he is the only coach who has won at least more trophies than yani at least after Guardiola.
Yes.
After Pep Guardiola.
Hizi ni domestica. Hizi azifurahishi. You tell me why. Tuko na shida ya midfield. Mbona tumebuy Ugati for 60 million. Mbona anakuwa benched?
He's not, nilikwambia, he's not good enough.
60 million.
Yes, mlirudishia PSG pesa yenye walipea Sporting
Yeah, true.
for to clear their deadwood. Another fraud na mnotisingi ni Lisandro Martinez. I'm glad he's being exposed this season. Another fraud is Delete.
Yeah, Matthias Delete.
He's just a Maguire with a Dutch passport. It might be even worse.
Actually, currently I prefer if ningekuwa like manu manager, ningeprefer partnership ya Maguire na John Evans. It looks much better.
Do you know, it is true because game ya Aston Villa was a do or die game for Ten Hag. And for you to have Lisandro alikuwa 64M ma 60, Delete alikuwa 50-40. So for you to have your 100 million center back pairing on the bench in your do or die games, you play players who are not your own. You play Maguire, you play Johnny Evans in a do or die game. For me, it's hana trust na hawa sewa.
And you are struggling. You know, you're not in Hag si kama Pep Guardiola. Unasema ni tactical change ama rotation.
Hakuna, hiyo ni kitu ya kucover up. Hiyo si hakuna rotation utafanya na Maguire na Evans.
So what do you think? Ukiangalia the opposite dugout, do you think Thomas Frank can be a good successor? Because I personally, having watching United over the years, United, they tend to play fast counter-attacking football. It's not a possession-based team. Hawananga sana distinct style, but they are a very counter-attacking team and they win at all costs over the years. At a times, a prime Ferguson. I think Thomas Frank is so slept on. He's one of the managers wenye wanakuanga underrated, and it's because ya kitu wenye personally I call it inaitwanga nini, pretty privilege ama inaitwanga aesthetic pleasing bias. He doesn't play sexy football. His football is not too attractive at sexy, triangles, nini, but he's so effective. So that's why he doesn't get considered. So I think we have an obsession ya managers, they play out from the back, who is inverting, Thomas Frank is very effective with his physical game, direct football. He can press high. He can sit in a deep mid block and get results. Set pieces, Brentford is one of the best teams. Set piece managers, what a league, I think wamepitia Brighton. From mwenye ako Arsenal, mwenye ako Chelsea, sahi hata I think City if I'm not wrong. So he's a very good manager. They are one of the pioneers for set piece coaching. What do you think? Do you think he can do that job ama is just wale wenye they are good?
The smaller teams.
Yes. Atashindwa ku step up.
I feel like okay, in managerial situations, I matter kama uko in big teams or in small team. Si kama a player, juu kuna big team players.
Sometimes it matters.
I think what matters a lot, I think
maybe the pressure.
Yes.
Not even pressure, but I think maybe what type of players wenye tapata pale. Will they like ukiangalia sahi okay tuna blame Ten Hag for almost 70% of the problems, ndio. But look at the players hawana that passion in them. Yani they're just playing just for play. Ukiangalia like yani hata wajitumi hawana ile, unaona like some you watch the likes of like a good example ni Arsenal, ndio. Yani those players are not playing just for Arteta, wanna play for Arsenal. They know hii club we are playing for such a big club and we must win every day. Lazima tujitume, lazima tujisukume ndio tupate that win, and that win will give us 3 points, and 3 points will put us closer to getting something like title or a trophy.
But like unajua hatutaki ku accept that some players are not good enough. Okay, tumekubali, but hakuna difference yenye tunaona in the lineup ama hizo vitu zote, because ukiangalia Bruno is not good enough, Rashford is not good enough. He's good, but he's not good enough. Ama they are not just putting in the effort. Juu like kuna against Crystal Palace, that's the best we've played kutoka season ianze, and we were very dominant. But the problem ilikuwa Bruno ana misplaced ball, and fun enough anacheza he's not even being subbed. Unaona? Like atutaki ku risk with other players.
Just take
I sijui kama ndatake offense hapa, but I don't even think Garnacho is good enough.
He's not.
He's making very stupid decisions.
Hata Kobe Maino is not good enough.
Maino anakuwa exposed. And nakumbuka nikiagwi na wewe, but nimekuja kuona he's not progressive. He's not.
Huwezi kwa-
He's not. Juu yeye strong suit yake ni kudribble. But hiyo sasa imekuwa hard because I feel like watu
A
wamemread.
perfect
Anakuja when he tries
A perfect example ni game ya Liverpool set traps on Casemiro Maino alikuwa anaguza tu hivi ball anakuwa swamp
na watu
because they know he will take 1 2 3 4 touches before afikirie kufanya anything else na kulikuwa na turnovers and they led to goals. Anyway, we need to move on from this game. So home form ya United imekuwa spooky sana. They've lost twice in 3 games. So what is your prediction in this game?
I feel like I'll go with a Brentford win.
Yeah.
Yes, I think
Hiyo ni analysis ama unataka Ten Hag aende?
Mi nataka we don't even atu deserve kuwin because hakuna kitu inaonyesha we can win the game, unaona? So sitaki kuwa surprised.
Vini?
United 0 Brentford 3.
Yeah,
Si tutafunga hadi Vini.
Okay, like who atafunga?
Because we've had out of the 5 goals tumekuwa na different scorers.
Zakzia akipigiwa pass kwa box anauliza mimi.
Mimi na unataka
Mimi.
Unataka nipige hiyo run?
and one game having one good game doesn't mean you're good.
Nimejua sasa United like hadi fans wenyewe wameanza kuuliza like you are a small team. And like unasikia fan anasema atuza sana acha Haaland arudi. Like kwa tuko na Haaland la season.
Scholes alisema Haaland mtu kama Haaland anafaa kutoka kwa academy. Hiyo si mtu wa kununua hiyo pesa.
Juu hiyo pesa yote for real. Haaland hakuna kitu.
He does nothing good. Anyway, shida za Man U zina need a whole show. Because haziwezi isha. So I think we move to the other game which is the 6-pointer ya weekend. Liverpool versus Chelsea. Fixture imekuwa themed with a lot of draws.
Obvious, inakuwa ni draws.
But last season Liverpool wali hit Chelsea 4. And Liverpool currently is the best defensive league in the league. They've only conceded 2 goals. VVD na Konate wanapiga shughuli. But a caveat is that according to Opta, Liverpool had the easiest start in the league by a far. So now they have a very testing run. For starters, ni back-to-back Premier League games versus Chelsea and then Arsenal. And then Maresca ameanza fiti. Pre-season ilikuwa inakaa ni kama hata survive first 2 months, but he started well. Palmer is back doing Palmer things. And Chelsea defensive woes kwa sababu Chelsea wana concede sana.
Yeah, true.
Plus they also have another goalkeeper who for me I feel is a professional aje. Sanchez is a joker. He just like
alafu second goalkeeper hata julikana siji Petrovic.
Ndio alikuwa anashika la season.
He's better than huyu jamaa anaekanga kwa post.
Sasa shida ni Maresca ana prefer Sanchez because he plays with his feet.
What feet?
He tries for what they have.
For what they have, true because pia Brighton
Mmeonaje start ya Arne Slot so far? His tenure at Liverpool.
I feel like nimewatch a couple of games at Liverpool and wanacheza poa but see win the league poa.
It feels like kuna kitu
ina miss
but
una get
but and I think by when tunaenda by time we realize gonna miss. I think ile kuna ina hiyo kitu I think ni Liverpool fans will testify by the way because hiyo kukosa kusign piga any signing
plus hawajakuwa na injuries so far they not have to deal with key player injuries.
I can't wish any team to najua si ndio but hiyo kukosa kusign because pia hiyo rotation
season ni refu
fatigue alafu season refu sasa hiyo unaona ukiangalia season sasa hii ama players ama teams wanacheza almost over 60-70 games.
Standout wao season I think ni Ryan Gravenberch na Luis Diaz. I've never known him sana to be a finisher. This season is getting the goods.
Mo Salah as usual.
No, but Mo Salah needs to pull up his socks.
Bado at his age
I know but kuna some forwards pia wako still age yake bado but
pia venye wanacheza unajua sasa is more of a touchline winger sometimes.
they are hold
So ina take something kidogo away from his game, but it's not an excuse.
Sana shida ya Salah ni moja ni is a more over right winger. Ana hiyo yani like unaona kama like the Messi venye aliacha kwenda forward, yani he can play players at 10, he can create chances whatever. Though he always creates, ana create assists nini, but kwa sababu ukiangalia Liverpool the next fixtures wako na Arsenal, Brighton, Villa, and then okay sort of nayo huwezi sema, but hizo
in
fixtures
between kuna ma Champions League.
But kuna Champions League zile,
But I think their squad
against Madrid and
mali tunaelekea, their squad is going to be tested because kwanza hiyo congestion ya between November after international break ya around 20th, between November to January, Liverpool is going to be tested. I think that is when we will know what they are.
Same thing to Chelsea, because Chelsea pia I think hatujaona apart from uliona game ya kwanza against Man City, yes they were off, unaweza sema maybe the game ya kwanza, but pia Man City pia unasema ni game ya kwanza.
Nottingham Forest
walipigwa
among the first times Chelsea ili face deep block na wali struggle.
True.
Ku unlock.
So ukiangalia their next fixtures wakianzania Liverpool, alafu wanaenda Newcastle United, Arsenal, then Leicester. Hao pia kuna kazi ya kufanya sana.
I think Liverpool will get exposed on 27th October 2024 when they play at the Emirates. That is when you will see what they are lacking.
Actually
we will know.
27th October.
Yes.
Not
The
next
other
week.
weekend.
The other weekend.
Yes.
Okay. But
Anyway, so score predictions za hii game.
I feel like Chelsea have a very good attacking threat,
But Liverpool,
but at the same time Liverpool wana
the second best
defense. And
Chelsea are leaking goals. Liverpool are scoring goals.
So you can unaweza cheza na hizo stats ujue tu.
Though mimi kuna venye ufika tu Chelsea ule mia Liverpool. I don't know why. Hizo tu hata nyuma apart from last season. Chelsea kuna venye tu ukiona hii game unaona Liverpool kichwa. Kuna venye kitu fanyika tu Chelsea wanakuja wana frustrate Liverpool all over. But anyway I can predict Liverpool 3 Chelsea 1 because of the
I feel like Liverpool watashinda, but Chelsea must score because I'm very proud of their attacking players. I'm proud of Sancho. He's doing very well.
Are you sure?
I am very sure.
You're proud of Sancho?
Very. You
know most of United fans wanasema yani like mnamkejeli like alikuwa na nini.
Now you can see shida ni Man United. Una get because ina explain a lot. Juu unaenda Dortmund unashine, unarudi huku hawezi piga hadi pass 3.
Anyway, score prediction.
Liverpool 2, Chelsea 1.
Bini?
I've already said it. 3-1 Liverpool.
I also think Chelsea will score. Nikona Jackson Fantasy. I think 3-1.
3-1 Liverpool.
3-1 Liverpool, yes. It's a good score. Another game, late kick-off your Saturday, Bournemouth versus Arsenal. I don't think this is supposed to be on paper straightforward game. Bournemouth, the last time walipiga Arsenal 2018. Kitambo sana.
Okay, kitambo vile
sana. Tuko 2024.
Yeah.
Kitambo. So Saka and Martinelli, probable injury doubts. By the time this video is coming out, the managers have not done any pressers, so we don't know. We will hear that in the course of the week. Arsenal defense na set pieces, just normal. I think it's a straightforward game. We don't need to say too much.
Yeah.
Na ni chance ya Arsenal kuenda top of the table. Pia if they win, because the rest of the title contenders wanacheza later.
But Arsenal is in late kick-off.
Yeah, City na
play on Sunday.
So I don't have much to say. I just expect us to get the job done.
Against Bournemouth, I think Arsenal hiyo ni kuosha tu muda mtaosha. Yes, it might be hard like kama ile Soton for a while inawasumbua, but going forward there's a coming fixture against the Liverpool, of course, Newcastle, Chelsea and Forest. Hizo fixture naangalia. I think Arsenal might drop points hapo mbele. But against Bournemouth, I don't think so. Arsenal 4, Bournemouth 0.
I don't see 4, but I think something like 3-0, 3-1.
But what I like with Arsenal currently, like wakipata hiyo chance ya kufunga, they score our waste chances. Yani like unaona kama because kama ile Arsenal kitambo unapata anafunga like 1, wana relax asiva, alafu wanakombolewa like wanageuziwa.
Plus this season there is something that inakaa ina develop with Arsenal. Tunajiamini sana and we just find a way. As in tumejua
Alafu
kulazimisha
alafu
sasa.
naona pia like unaona hii season si kama ile season nyingine like ati ile sub inapigwa ni ya kubahatisha like Nelson
Ka depth kama improve.
unaona sasa mtu kama like Trossard unajua huyu jamaa kuna like 90% chance huyu jamaa atafunga.
They are playing without Odegaard.
Yeah.
Declan Rice amekuwa alimiss.
Is
one
he
game.
back ama bado?
Bado hajarudi fit, sidhani yako match fit.
So okay sawa. So bado maybe mpaka after that national break ingine
Most probably November huko.
I feel like as this is an easy fixture, Arsenal wata get the job done as usual. Nangoja kuona kama Sterling ata make his start. Niko excited. Yeah, Premier League.
Yes, last
Is-
week.
oh,
The last
alianza
game
against Southampton.
against Southampton.
But I think kitu ina cause Bournemouth especially season ni they lost a lot of like wale key main players ukianza na Solanke and 1 2 3 players and they have not replaced them exactly venye nafaa ku replace players. Naona alafu shida ni they are a small team, so hiyo ku catch up I think hata kwa contenders wasipochunga they might be a relegation contender.
Sidhani watafika relegation because I think Ipswich, Southampton na Leicester are way worse.
Unaona shida hizi timu ndogo if they fall they really fall.
I think unajua nikala season Everton ingeenda but sasa wenye walikuwa they are very worse.
But
Akina Luton.
Wana find their way.
Everton has always been surviving.
The problem is unaweza kuwa uko mbaya but sasa mwenye yako huko nyuma they are worse. Akina Ipswich,
unaweza patana nao
akina Southampton hawashindi game.
But I like what Ipswich are doing currently.
In their aesthetic placing bias 0 wins but you like what they are doing. You are in the relegation zone. Win games. Hii mambo ya sijui
like
from the back sijui press high.
na
For
ufunge
me, I
ushindi.
don't agree with that kind of football, especially for relegation teams.
Yeah, true. Hii ndio ilikosa nani la season.
Burnley
Luton.
na Luton.
Yeah.
Hao bora walicheza poa.
Okay, anyway, but I think that's easy win for Arsenal.
Anyway, we move to our last big six fixture, Wolves versus Man City. Wolves wamekuwa wakitrouble Man City in recent past, especially time ya Nuno. But recently City nikawa wameanza kutake control ya hiyo tie as you would expect. Wolves have only one win this season and City games zao wanakaa shaky, so it could be funny. I don't know what is it missing Rodri ama cause City tena first leg wanakaanga hivyo, so I don't know which is which, kama ni kumiss Rodri ama it is just a normal City first leg, cause most first legs City wanakaanga tu hivyo.
Yeah.
They never look so convincing first leg.
I think okay, for what I've watched like the past 2 to 3 games. Okay, this is not City yenye tunajua. Kuna something. Okay, si hata mambo ya kwanza season. Okay, of course watu wana season vibaya hata Rodri akiwa, si ndio? But kuna something, I think hii injury ya Rodri kuna venye ili hit ile because it was not expected. And okay, hata kama ni injury ilikuwa expected but haiko expected like inaweza kuwa season mzima. Unaona? Injury unaweza expect hata Haaland aumie, KDB aumie, but see that length, yeah, almost season mzima. So yani kukumisa key player a whole season obviously in a hit. So unaanza kufikiria now what next. I think hiyo that pressure ya kureplace Rodri, kujaribu kureplace before hizo games zianze kukatch up haraka because ukiangalia City are playing I think like 15 no City will be playing 11 games during December. 11 games December peke yake, hii December inakuja na hiyo less than 2 months sai. So wewe jua unacheza those 11 games na ni all competition, the Premier League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Champions League and whatever. So kumaanisha there might be something, is either they always focus kwa any tournament, maybe Champions League ama FA Cup ama Carabao League wasai wazisema. Yeah.
So your prediction for that game?
Because inachezwa Etihad, I think City will win it.
There's not much.
Ni Etihad ama ni away?
Ni away, sorry.
Yes, but I still think City win.
City
It's obvious City
Like
wata win.
2-1, 3-1, something like that.
Yeah, ni away.
But wana concede. They are really
Yes,
concede.
this season wana concede sana. So it is still early days to say anything, and wamesema decision ya 115 charges itakuwa out December.
Yeah, by let's just say before the year ends,
Yes.
decision ya 115 charges itakuwa out there, and
We will know.
let's wait and see what will happen.
Because I think, of course, I expect City to appeal, depending on the result, of course. But I think we will know the outcome vizuri after the appeal sasa. Because after the first outcome, of course, they will come with whatever penalty they come with, if they are found guilty, and then City will try and appeal and contest the decision.
Yeah, and another news imefanyika hii during the past week. City will be having a new sporting director, anaitwa Hugo Viana.
Yes.
He is currently is now in Sporting Lisbon, and he will be taking over he'll be joining in 2025, but
Smooth transition ya 6 months.
yeah, 6 months. So by the end of the season ndio sana anatoka kabisa, Siki big stadium, now atamwachia kazi. So, and there's some rumors like Pep will be signing a 1-year contract, something like that, 1 year 2 years contract.
Rumors pia ni if he doesn't sign, City will be in for Ruben Amorim,
Yeah,
sporting coach.
the current Sporting Lisbon coach.
Yeah, so guys, don't forget to share,
Yeah,
to like,
subscribe
to this channel. We're back. Share the content with everyone, your family, your pets,
your
everything.
girlfriends, your boyfriends, your cousins, your uncles, your aunties. Share with them all.
Your sneaky link.
Because
Your cousins.
so Soccer Connect is where the game comes alive. Kama dawa. Make sure you support us. Share the link. Comment, watch. Tunakushukuru sana. Yeah.
So thank you very much, guys. Soccer Connect
Where the game
comes alive.